talk about some of my goals, some of my dreams, some of my plans on this live stream. One of my goals is to get a regular job, especially if I can't make a career on YouTube, like not right away. I know YouTube, you're not gonna be monetized right away on YouTube, so you want to find a job somewhere else. But I want to talk about some of the issues I face when I think about getting a normal job, like a job as a cashier or bagger, front service clerk at a supermarket. That's the one thing I know I could do is I could work at a supermarket. The problem with that is there's obstacles to it. There's just obstacles to it. I worry that I won't be able to wake up on time to do that because today I woke up like at 3:30 or something p.m. and it's not that easy for me to wake up, and I also worry that I won't get enough McDonald's if I'm working 7 days a week or 5 days a week or whatever. I guess it'd only be 5 days a week because I'm not gonna work overtime there, but I guess it'd be 5 days a week. Boy, my face is sweating doing this. I'm trying to think this out slowly. I mean, I could apply for that job on Monday, but I'm not going to because I can't wake. I mean, it requires waking up like, I don't know, 10 minutes before it normally requires to wake up to put on something nice. It requires waking up 10 minutes before that you normally wake up to do that, knowing that you're going to go to class and you're going to you're going to go to class and you're going to try to have enough energy after class to not go home and take a nap, but go submit the application at the computer at the library, and then talk to the manager at the store and say, "Are you hiring?" And I'm a really hard worker and I'm very reliable and all that stuff. It takes a lot of energy to do that, and to say to yourself, you're not taking a nap when you get home on Monday. Because normally what I do to tell myself, to get myself to go into class on Monday is I say, don't worry, I'm going to take a nap when I get home. That's how I go to class. I say to myself, don't worry, you're going to take a nap when you get out of here. You're going to get some McDonald's and then you're going to get a nap. You're probably not going to get McDonald's as much if you're working at Publix. And you're probably not going to sleep as much if you're working at Publix. So I'm not going to be getting as much food. And I'm not going to be getting as much water. And I'm not going to be getting as much sleep. Those three things I'm not going to be getting as much of if I'm working at Publix. So in a lot of ways, I don't think it's good for my health. But I guess it's good for me to talk it out on here on this vlog platform. The hardest thing about trying to figure this out is I don't have enough energy. Like what I got probably over 12 I probably got 12 hours of sleep last night. And I need that much sleep for me to digest my food. And the only way that I could work a job as if I got less sleep. Which is really hard to face. Is just knowing that you're going to get less sleep and eat less food and drink less water, but you're going to be getting paid. Well, I mean, I could do that, but I'm saying that's what the challenge is. That's what the challenge is, and I don't know how badly I want to do that. I don't know how badly I want to. Uh, uh, I don't know how badly I want to get that job. So I'm probably not going to apply to it on Monday because I would be getting less sleep, I'd be getting less food, and I'd be getting less water if I was really working, 8-hour days. I'd be dehydrated all the time. Basically, I'd want to work at Publix is the name of the company. Publix is my local grocery store. I know they don't have those everywhere in the world that you might say, but it's just a local grocery store. They sell food and stuff. That's where I'd want to work. I couldn't even see myself doing anything else. I did work there for 3 years. That was the most money I've ever made in my life was working there. That was also the hardest I've ever worked in my life. It was the most money I've ever made in my life, and it was the hardest I've ever worked in my life was from working there. And I have a learning disability that prevents me from doing most jobs. So it was actually cool that I was able to work there for 3 years. I kind of went down in flames at some point. I kind of used everything I had to complete the 3 years there to get my I got stock options at the end. I had stock shares of the company, which was worth a lot of money. So after 3-year mark, and you get to keep your 401k after the 3-year mark if you can stay for 3 years. I'm gonna try to use this vlog as a therapy, try to motivate myself to go to work there again. I think that a lot of people can work normal jobs, and you don't have to be like in like a serious romantic relationship in order to get a job. You don't have to be physically satisfied in that way to work. That's not a requirement of working. So I don't have to wait for that or anything like that. I could just go and apply for it right now. The problem is I need to motivate myself to do that. I need to convince myself it's worth it to get all dressed up in the morning on Monday to say, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the manager of the store and say, are you hiring? Here's my resume. I'm a very hard worker, and I applied for this job a few hours ago, and I'm very reliable. I think that it's hard for people in my position to go from doing nothing all day to like working hard all day. Because if they do hire you, they want you to work there 40 hours a week. It's not the type of place, I mean, when they see how I work, it's not the type of thing they're going to have me do for 5, 10, 15, 20 hours. they're gonna want me there for 40 hours a week. I wish they had me there for like 10 hours a week. I wish they could. I wish they would just say like, "Oh yeah, we'll hire you, but we only want you for 10 hours a week." That would be a lot better because I get to drink enough water when I'm not there to rehabilitate my physique and all that stuff. Um, but I know how these companies work. When they see you're semi-reliable and semi-competent, they want you there for 40 hours a week. Like they want you busting your balls. As long as you're semi-competent, they think, oh, you want the hours anyways, right? Because everyone wants money. But to me, money's not the most important thing. Quality of life is the most important thing. I moved back in with my mom, and I get Social Security disability insurance. I mean, maybe if I was homeless or something, money would be a more important thing, but it's just, I have security living with my mom, but I can't do this forever, obviously. I don't want to do this forever, obviously, but I could live in public housing even at some point, but you know what I mean, like public assistance, where they give out vouchers for um, uh, just regular apartments. The federal Department of urban housing, you can get a voucher to live in an apartment for free, or to live in an apartment for like 20% the cost of what it would normally cost. The the thing I need to think about is I need to keep my mind active, but like I think it's important to have dreams. One of my dreams is to get a regular job again. Because this YouTube thing, I mean, I see people come on to view the stream, and they're off in like 3 seconds. Like they come on, they view my stream, and they're off in 3 seconds. I mean, there are people who stay longer. There's people who talk to me on here, but like I have to get better at one of the things on YouTube is I have to get better at expressing myself, like that Madonna song, "Express Yourself." I have to get better at expressing myself. That's the only way I would succeed on YouTube is if I learn to express myself better. I have to learn to go on this stream for like long periods of time. Like Joe Rogan streams for like 3 hours at a time. Why can't I be like Joe Rogan? I'm not a Republican like Joe Rogan's a Republican. I'm a Democrat, but there's no reason why I can't, make myself stronger and try to communicate for longer periods of time and try to figure out how I can gain enough confidence to communicate on YouTube. But I also want a regular job. I don't just want to be on YouTube all day. I Bob and Lola's Journey says, been a while, sending prayers and warm vibes. Hi, Bob and Lola's Journey. How are you doing today? Thank you for sending prayers and vibes to me. I appreciate it. So like, I need to get a job, but like, I get too much sleep. Like I never wake up on time to do that. I wake up on time to go to class. I've trained my body to wake up on time to go to class. Bob and Lola's Journey says, it's okay that you're a Democrat. I love you. I love everyone. I love everyone too. I don't care where you're from, what you believe, what party you are. I love everyone as well. Yeah, so like I need to get a job, but last time I was working, it was really hard. And I got tired so easily that Bob and Lola's Journey says, "What are you studying?" I'm not really studying anything at the moment. I probably should be studying something, but I just listen to music all day, all different kinds of music on Spotify. Um, oh, as far as my class, oh yeah, I told you I had a class. It's for it's for people who go to like have like mental health problems. As far as like people who go to the mental health hospital at the local hospital, and it's to try to keep people on track to not make the same mistakes in their community. Um, it's hard to explain, but it's sort of like life skills. It's sort of like learning life skills about how to handle your problems, how to manage your anger. Bob and Lola's Journey says you're reading the Bible or ready the Bible. Um, yeah, I was reading the Bible. Well, I was reading a pamphlet talking about the Bible. Um, Pamphlet called "How to Know You're Going to Heaven" by Curtis Hudson. Life skills are great. Yeah, life skills are great. And yeah, I was reading a pamphlet talking about the Bible. I'm learning life skills in my classes I'm taking. There's really interesting teachers in those classes, and what have you been up to, Bob and Lola's Journey? What's up in your life? Um, yeah, so I'm trying to learn life skills because people like me, like I could end up. Oh, you taught life skills. That's cool. Yeah, because people like me can end up back in the mental hospital. Like if I can't handle being unemployed, and it's not fun being unemployed. Anybody who thinks being unemployed is joy, yeah, it's nice having free time, but I have nothing to do with my day. Bob and Lola's Journey says now I'm a recovery counselor. Oh, that's cool. That sounds great. Yeah, so you're basically like one of my teachers that I have in my classes. Um, yeah, you're probably like the same type of person as them. Your experience. Uh, yeah, so I don't know what I want to do with my life, but um, I know I have trouble waking up in the morning to go to class. I mean, like I would have trouble waking up early enough to get dressed in nice clothes to apply to the job I want, but because I want to talk to the manager sometime in a nice shirt and dress pants, but I've I have trouble convincing myself to even fill out that application to get that job because um, I don't really have any energy to do that. When I get home, I just want to sleep. I just want to I just want to sleep all day long. I mean, I sleep for more than 12 hours a day a lot of times. Bob and Lola's Journey says, "Do you live at home? Do you use an alarm?" Yeah, I live at my mom's house. I use an alarm. I use an alarm to wake up. Um, and so, yeah, I know how to do that, but um, it's just more like an energy thing. Like, how would I actually work for 8 hours, 8 whole hours, or 9 whole hours in a day? That's kind of intimidating to me. Like I used to work at a grocery store, and it's just like um, I could do that again, but I I don't have as much energy as I had when I was in my 20s. I'm in my 30s now. Like I feel honestly weaker now than when I was in my 20s. So it's hard to figure out. Like I feel honestly weaker. I kind of failed at that job because like I was kind of like weird or whatever. But Bob and Lola's Journey says that's great. Moms are the best. I get it energy wise. Maybe part time at first. Yeah, I I wish they would hire me for like 15 hours a week, but they probably want me to work there for 40 hours. Like I know the place I want to work. It's the local supermarket. They hire a lot of people, and they're a really nice place to work, but they they want you to work. If you can get a job there, they want you to work. They want you to work as many hours as possible. Um, and they know I'm a good worker when I do work there, but I just uh, burn my burnout, I guess you could say, when I was there before. Um, I think that I'm gonna say what else I could say about that. Tell them you just want part time. Never hurts to ask. Yeah, I could do that. I could just say I just want part time. Yeah, I could do that. And they might even just want part time help. They might just want someone there for a few hours a week. Just like 15 hours a week or whatever. Maybe 10, 20 hours a week. Um, I started at part time when I started there last time, and then I went up to full time. But um, yeah, I could tell them I want to work part time because then I would have enough days in the week where I could drink water to rehydrate myself. Set a goal, write it down, and you can't. Yeah, I could do that. You could set a goal and write it down. Um, yeah, so part time. That's a good idea because on the application it says part time or full time. I could just say part time. I could say I'm available 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, but just part time, preferably. If I ever get in that interview, I'll say that like, yeah, I kind of have I kind of I mean I could work full time if that's all you're hiring for, but I slightly prefer part time. You got this, buddy. Say it right on there. It says it right on there. Yeah. Um. So. So yeah. But all I ever want to do is sleep. I just I'm not like motivated. Um. I just uh. I just feel like um. I feel tired like all the time, and I've kind of been this way my entire life. Bob and Lola's Journey says, "Do you go outside?" Yeah, I go outside. I went for a 2 hour walk just now, or just an hour ago. I went for a 2 hour walk. I do walk outside. I do I do go outside, but I take out the trash. I go to where do I go? I go to sometimes restaurants. Um, um, and I go to classes 2 days a week. I volunteer at Humane Society, and I volunteer at the local hospital as a front lobby greeter. So I do volunteer at two different places. I think the more I do that, are you taking vitamins? Very important. I think vitamins are kind of a myth as far. I don't think they are important, but everyone has their own opinion on that stuff. I mean, from the material I've read on this subject, vitamins were like, I mean, your body needs vitamins, obviously, but as far as the pills kind of just go right through you. Um, if you don't get a lot of sun, yeah, I get sun. I know I'm pale, but I take the bus from from my class to go home. So I kind of get sun waiting for the bus. The sun rays come on my face. Um, and then so I get a little bit of sun. Yeah, but vitamins, they they're kind of, I think, I mean, they're important, but I know vitamin D is important, but I don't know how many vitamins you actually need because people say so many different things like vitamin C, vitamin D. Like vitamin C comes from orange juice or oranges, was it? I don't remember. Or is that, yeah, oranges gives you vitamin C, and then milk gives you vitamin D, and then uh, I like milk and orange juice, but I don't know. I try to eat a balanced diet. I drink this like fruit smoothie thing that I get a lot of fiber and vitamins from. So I do get some vitamins from that. Um, I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I've been this way for so long as I can remember. This like energy problem. Bob Malone says that's good. Yeah, I drink a fruit smoothie thing that has a lot of vitamins and fiber and stuff. It tastes really good and it's really healthy for me. So if I don't drink that, like I have digestive problems, but it's a really nice fruit and vegetable drink. They sell it at 7-Eleven. It's called, I don't know what it's called, but it's just like cold pressed fruit juice. Um, so I've been this way as long as I can remember. The energy when I was in high school, when I was in school, the entire time I was in school, I went home and I'd go to sleep as soon as I got home from school. And that's what I do now when I get home from class is I go take a nap, go to sleep as soon as I get home from class. So um, I think that I think that I don't know. I should probably learn to express myself better because that's why I'm on here is to express my like the Madonna song "Express Yourself," so that I can face my fears. Um, I think that I think that a lot of people have motivation problems, and I think that a lot of people don't really know what to do with their lives, especially in this economy. There's globalization happening, and there's the automation in the economy happening, where robots are taking all the jobs. There's more and more robots in the there's more and more robots taking jobs. There's globalization, so we're competing. All these countries are competing against each other for all these factory jobs, and the factory jobs used to be the best type of jobs there were. Um, and you see all this globalization that brings the price down for products, brings the price down for food, brings the price down for cars. However, it also makes less quality jobs. Like the only jobs that are available are customer service jobs, and customer service jobs are like a living hell. They're like a living hell. I mean, I could work customer service. It's just a hell. It's just a hell on earth. Um, because the coworkers are just obnoxious. Um, I just think I, the coworkers like I think they like want to get drunk with you after work or something, and like I don't want that. I don't want to get drunk after work. Um, they don't say that outright, but they like um, infer it, infer that that they want to get drunk after work, and like the um, I was 30 minutes of streaming, so maybe I'll log off soon. I think that a lot of people have confidence problems. A lot of people have unemployment problems. Like the long-term unemployed workforce is pretty large, especially for people with disabilities. People with disabilities, they aren't like people like me. I'm on Social Security disability insurance, which is good for me, but it's also not where I want to be. Um, like my general intelligence is really low. Um, I'm a really slow learner, and there's not a lot of jobs I can actually do. Mostly like I don't see myself working that many different types of jobs. It's not, I can't do like 50 different things or 100 different things. Like some people can do a million different types of jobs, and it honestly doesn't matter where they work. They're going to do fine either way. But me, kind of the only place I could work is like the grocery store because the job is kind of really easy. The problem is it takes so much endurance to work there. It's like you have to be awake the whole time. You have to be maybe if I got more water, you know what I mean? Maybe if I got myself more water, maybe I would have less problems. No, but then I got to go to the bathroom more. If I got myself more water, I'd have to go to the bathroom more. Or maybe not, I don't know. Um, it's just like I just had some bad experiences working there, to be honest. I just had some bad experiences working there, and I I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it again, but I also do want to do it again because that's the only place I can work. And I think I tried it one time in my 20s to work there, and I think I'm going to try it one time in my 30s to work there too. Try it one time in my 20s, one time in my 30s. Maybe I'll try it again in my 40s. I think you take these chances and you say, well, I don't think I am going to work there long term, but maybe I could maybe I could do that. Um, the coolest part about that place was the 401k. I got a really nice 401k from that job. I got really nice stock they gave me from that job. The pay was pretty good. I made enough money to live on my own. It's not it's not that I didn't make enough money working retail. People always say, "Oh, they don't make enough money as a cashiers. They don't make as much enough money in retail." I made enough money. I just couldn't keep doing the job. I supported myself fully. I was living with roommates, sure, but um, I was making good money doing that. And if I got that job again, I'd be making good money again. You know, I make good money. I'm not like worried about, oh, it doesn't pay enough. It pays fine. It pays totally fine. It gives me like anxiety attacks when I think about it. But I think it'd be healthy for me to do it because to be mentally active, to be physically active that much, I think that's be the right way to go. That's why I want to do this for like an hour a day. I want to do a stream on here for like an hour a day just to talk about my problems. I think that if I could go work that at the grocery store again, I think that'd be a great attitude to have. That'd be a great way to live your life. Um, it's hard. I feel like I don't have the energy to do it, and like I would get dehydrated easily if I worked there. I mean, I get dehydrated easily when I don't work there. I don't get enough. Sometimes I probably wouldn't get enough food if I worked there. Um, there's a lot of things to think about, and I don't want to mess up. I don't want to go there and say like, oh, I can't do it or whatever. Go there and be like, oh, I'm just here to fail at it or whatever. When I do it, I want to really do it. You know, I think that it's important to have goals. Like Bob always said, it's important to write down your goals. Set a goal, write it down, and you can. He's right about that. Um, it's important to have goals. It's important to have dreams. I just I just need to figure out how I'm going to achieve my goals. I drank a Diet Coke today, so I think that's why I've got more energy than normal. Yeah, I think that's why I've got more energy than normal. Okay, I think that's it. That's it. Okay, that'll be it. Have a great day. Please subscribe for watching. Have a great day. Bye.